Do you know what the best TikTok niche is to start posting in online? Well, by the end of this vid, you should have a pretty good idea because this is part 2 of grading the most popular TikTok niches. Don't worry, you don't need to have watched part 1. In fact, I'll leave a link to part 1 at the end of this video, but these are in no particular order and I took a lot of the comments from the first video to make up this second part. So let's get into it, starting with what we are judging these niches against. Number 1, popularity. It makes sense that a more popular niche is going to be better. You want to appeal to as many people as possible. Second one, how difficult is it to create the content? If a niche is fantastic but takes 8 hours to create each video, or it requires you having fantastic Photoshop skills or Adobe Premiere Pro skills, that's not great. Why? Because you either need to learn that stuff or you need to pay someone to do it for you, and it takes a lot of time. The best part about short form content creation is that it's rapid. You can get content out super quickly and it doesn't take up a lot of time in your day, so it's one of the better side hustles out there. Next, scalability. Can you turn this niche into just posting content into actually a business, an empire from it? My best niches are not just ones I'm earning money through TikTok, I'm earning money through sponsorships, affiliate marketing, communities, etc., merchandise, all sorts of different ways to make money through this app, not just the Creatables program, and of course that links into monetizability. There's a lot of niches out there that can go viral, but they're not monetizable, whether that's through the Creatables program because they're not original content or they can't get to a minute long, etc. All sorts of factors. You want to be able to make sure you can make money through these niches, because correct me if I'm wrong, but you want to post on TikTok to make money. You're not just out here to get views for no reason. You want to get money paid in your pocket. So let's start with niche number 1. But before that, actually, let's talk through how you can actually get into the Creatables program, because you need 10,000 followers and 100,000 views, the views part in the last 30 days. But unfortunately, still then, it's not available in every country. So these are the list of countries that the Creatables program is available in: the USA, UK, Brazil, France, Germany, Japan, and South Korea. If you get to the 10,000 follower mark and the 100,000 view mark in those countries, you will get access to it. If you don't get, well, if you're not from one of those countries, or you don't want to grind to 10,000 followers, which can take several weeks, and you don't get paid for any content throughout that time that you post, then I would recommend getting a monetized account. Pages like Tick Accounts is what I used. I've used them myself and I got a monetized account through there, started posting Reddit stories, and yeah, I was getting paid for my content. So I'd recommend Tick Accounts, linked in the description and in the pinned comment, and my discount code DENIS gets you 5% off. Now let's move into the first niche, and it is the pet niche. So this was actually commented a lot from my first video. I did part 1, and I didn't include it at that time because I already had 8 other niches to do and I didn't want to overload the video, but it is a very good niche. Now I have a lot of experience actually seeing content in the pet niche, especially through Instagram and on TikTok now as well, and there's this sort of like evolution through making pet memes, and this account on screen right now, the Cat Memes Hub, is one of the best out there. Each video gets minimum 200-300,000 views. I mean, you see here, right? Videos getting 500k views, 800k views, 900k views. Each of them are a minute long. I'd recommend checking out this account on TikTok so you can see the videos yourself. They are literally just simple, relatable memes using cat expressions as the actual meme itself, and they're making 1 minute long storytelling videos. And look, in the Creatables program, even if their RPM is like 50 cents, they're cashing out. They're making easily, like you're looking at potentially 10 grand a month with this account, because each video is getting close to 500k, if not 1 million views, and videos will continue to accumulate views over time. So each day they're getting views from their previous videos as well. Not just that, I've got a tree on screen with me. Anyone that got this reference, congrats to you, good one. It's called an evergreen, well, evergreen tree, evergreen niche, which basically means it lasts forever. This is not something that's just trendy, right? Cats have existed for however many years. People are going to love cats from now to the end of time. Same with dogs, same with pets in general. Especially countries like the UK, we love our pets over here, right? So this account and this niche will be popular now, just like it will be popular in a few years' time. It's not like, for example, trendy things like the AI takeover that's really trendy right now. You've had the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge, all these sort of trends that go on, and they're a fad at the time, but then they start to die off. I can't see this happening with the cat memes niche. So if you can really execute this, it is to be honest a saturated niche, and there is a lot of content going on. But if you can execute it well and do anything like this account, you're onto a winner. So I grade this niche overall a B+. Next, we've got the Riz Quiz, a new entry into the niches list. This is not one that's been about a lot, to be honest, and I've seen it be really popular on YouTube. This account, Ansuwu, I'd check him out on YouTube, right? He's got 1.12 million subscribers and only posted 25 videos. And he's just come up with a brand new concept, which is just amazing. Now, unlike the previous cat niche, which is more evergreen, This Riz thing is just more of like a trendy thing that's going on. Doesn't mean it's bad whatsoever. I mean, you want to be able to catch the trends on social media, and it's going up and up and up. And their content is just super simple to make, but super relatable. Basically what happens is, right, it's a video, it's got an AI voice, so they use 11 Labs for the AI voice. They've got background Minecraft gameplay through Fiverr or any other sort of site, edited it all together through CapCut, and then they've got like pictures of famous animated characters or celebrities to read out sometimes. And it basically just says this, right? This is, you start on 0 Riz. If you've fallen off your bike, that's minus 100 Riz. If you've ever chased the ping pong ball, that's minus 200 Riz. That's basically what it is. And then the viewer plays along, and at the end of the game, they comment how much Riz they are left with. I know it sounds super just it sounds like brain rot, but that's just what it is sometimes. This is social media, right? You got to appeal to a younger age group, and this person's done that fantastically. And through the YouTube Shorts program, I assure you they're probably earning a lot of money, especially if this content is monetized, which I do believe it is. I would not be surprised if they're making minimum 15-20 grand a month through this content. So yeah, this is a really good niche that's up and coming. I check out his account, and you can start to post this on TikTok because I haven't really seen it on the app at all. I give this one an A grade. Next, movie edits. Brain rot, that sort of content, you know what I mean. It's where the skibidity stuff sort of spawned from. I'm not a massive fan of this niche. Now, I like watching the content, don't get me wrong. I don't really spend much time on TikTok actually consuming content. I'm more of a producer, but when it comes on my screen, if it is a TV show I like, I do watch it, which I guess is a good thing because obviously people are more likely to watch content of people they already know, right? So if they see a actor, like for example on this account, you've got Iron Man, Robert Downey Jr., right? You've got Patrick Bateman, American Psycho. You know these characters if you've watched the film, so you're more likely to watch the content because you've got that sort of familiarity with them. Plus, it can be really funny. Certain people, they love this sort of content, right? Only problem that I find with it is unoriginal, so it's hard to really monetize it. There's a bit of a grey area. Sometimes you can get away with it if your edits are really clean and really original, but more often than not, you're running a really thin line here because you are, of course, using TV and movie edits, which are not your own content. You've taken it through the actual TV show or the film. So for me, it can be a really funny niche. It can be a niche that can go viral, but monetizable wise, very difficult to really judge if it can be monetized. So overall, I give it a C+. Next, true crime or CCTV. I always see this come up on my For You page, right? And it's super simple to make. You just literally copy CCTV footage, or you can have like true crime stories and have an AI voice narrate what's going on while you have the footage in the background. Why is this good? You have a lot of engagement. People love watching this sort of content, sharing it around. You get a lot of retention as well. People want to see the story, what happens at the end. Was the killer caught? What happened in the CCTV footage? What happened here? People want to know why, right? They don't want to just start the story. They want to finish the story. You can loop in with part 2s and part 3s to get followers super easily as well. Only problem, once again, is it monetizable? You're not using your own content. Even if you're using AI voiceovers, you're using other people's footage. Your editing needs to be clean. Yeah, like how is there longevity to it in terms of scalability as well? That's a real problem I have regarding this. Look, if you want to just get views and then you want to transition to maybe the TikTok shop and not potentially make money through the Creatables program, it could be a really good niche. But other than that, it's hard to potentially make it original and get monetizable from it. And also, it can sometimes get blocked from the For You page for being unoriginal content. So overall, I give this niche a C grade. Next, top 10 videos. These have been a staple of social media for God knows how many years, but a long time. You can do this in any niche practically, right? And it's got a massive audience. Top 10 best goals, top 10 best watches, top 10 best cars, anything. Top 10, you can even do top 8s, top 7s, top 5s. You can stretch the video out to a minute long. It's great in that aspect. The problem I have with this niche is that it's not really a niche. I see this more of a topic rather than a niche. You can apply this to any sort of niche, but having it as a niche itself is kind of difficult. So a top 10 as a video concept is really good. If you're in a sports niche, for example, like I said, top 10 best football games of all time, top 10 best basketballers of all time, that works. But having a whole niche built around top 10 content doesn't really, in my personal opinion. You can prove me wrong, but it's just my personal thoughts through my experience in TikTok for the last 3-4 years, right? So I would apply this to your content, but having it as a niche itself, I wouldn't really recommend. So overall, I give this a C+ grade. Next, tech reviews. So this is one, you've got Marques Brownlee on screen with me, right? Everyone should know him. One of the biggest tech YouTubers of all time. Tech reviews have been a staple, just like I said with the pet meme content. I could see tech reviews been around for a long time, especially as technology is continuing to improve. I mean, at an exponential rate. You've got AI about right now, so much new technology entering the market that tech review channels are just laughing. They're having the time of their life creating content. They're just cashing in. Now, a lot of people think you have to be actually a face content creator for this. I disagree. You can do this faceless. You might have to use your voice. Like, if you say you're recording your setup right here and you're showing the technology, you've got your hands in the display and you can talk over it, but you don't need to necessarily show your face. Now, another big part about this and why I really like this niche is you can apply this fantastically to the TikTok shop. Now, the TikTok shop affiliate program allows you to make money marketing other people's content. And there's a lot of tech products on the TikTok shop affiliate program, right? So say you've got those like phone mounts or you've got these chargers, etc. You can make a video reviewing that. If someone buys it through your link in your video, you earn commission on that product. That's why I really like tech reviews, especially nowadays. It's starting to grow in popularity if you apply it to the TikTok shop affiliate program in particular. So not necessarily the Creator Wars program, but the TikTok shop. This can be really good. And of course, like I said before, tech reviews are just continuing to gain traction. It's a growing market. It's definitely one I'd look to enter if you like that sort of stuff. I think you have to do it if you actually enjoy it though. I wouldn't necessarily do tech reviews if you don't have any sort of affinity towards tech or you don't like it. This is a niche that really makes sense if you enjoy it. You can tell when someone's got a passion for it. Like Marcus Brownlee likes tech. You can tell when you watch his videos, this guy likes what he's talking about. I couldn't, for example, me personally, I don't mind technology, but I couldn't sit there and review tech all day. It's not my cup of tea. So I wouldn't do this niche because of that. But if you do have an enjoyment towards it, go for it. I think it can be a really good niche. And I give it a B grade. Next, health/supplements niche. This is a good one. This is a really good one for the TikTok shop in particular. So this person on the left, right, they've got the nutrition geeks, they've got all the sort of, all the supplements with them. They're doing a live stream that I saw on my For You page, so I thought I'd screenshot it to show you guys an example. Me, myself, I am in the health niche when it comes to the TikTok shop. I am heavily leveraged in this niche, right? Every day I'm posting videos. I've got, for example, I've got these creatine chews I'm posting videos on. You've got macaroot, etc. All dotted around my desk, these different supplements. So this is one video I posted last month, end of September, right? Sold 121 units from that video alone, and it's still going up to this day. Made about 120 quid just from this one short 10-second video, right? So there's big potential with health and supplements. My generation love this sort of supplement stuff, right? This vitamin D, the creatine, etc. All of that. You're all about fitness. I like that about this generation, right? There's a lot of fitness going along, fitness fanatics. So it's really good. If you can cash in with a supplements niche, you're onto a winner, right? Especially through the TikTok shop. Not necessarily through the Creator Wars program, but for the TikTok shop especially. I give this niche a A grade. And next, trending news. So the person on screen with me, most people should know, unless you're watching this video in, I don't know, 4 or 5 months time where this is no longer relevant. But as I'm recording this video, that man Diddy is one of the most relevant people on the planet right now after what's happened in the news. And look, people have heard of him because it's trending, right? And if you can be the type of person to talk about trending news on TikTok, you're onto a winner. And it's not that difficult to make. All you got to do is keep up with the news. In particular, you're looking at like pop culture news, trending news, younger generation news, that sort of stuff, right? You have an AI voice to read out what's going on. You have some images/videos in the background. You can edit it all together on CapCut and then slap it onto TikTok, right? And the beautiful thing about this trending news niche is the content doesn't even have to be good because people will search this stuff, so you will get views. Because how TikTok works, right, is it works from a macro and micro perspective. This is a little algorithm lesson. For those of you that stayed this far in the video, congrats, you got some secret sauce right here from TikTok. So, this is how TikTok works, right? You have macro and micro algorithms. Micro algorithms will be your personal account. So if your account is getting lots of views and people watching it a long time, they're staying on the videos and not swiping off, that's a green flag to push your content out to more people. But TikTok also's aim is to keep the consumer on the app. And that doesn't matter if it's your content or someone else's content. How they keep people on the app is they show them content they want to see. So if someone's watched a video about Diddy, for example, and they've watched the whole video, they like it, they're going to be shown another Diddy video afterwards because TikTok thinks, oh, when this person gets shown a video of this guy, they like the content. Let's show them more videos of this guy. So even if your content is not good, like it's not quality content, because it's on a topic that's trending and a lot of people want to see that video, TikTok will push it out to that audience, even if the metrics are absolutely garbage. Now, I'm not saying have bad metrics. I'm not saying push out bad quality videos, but it's more forgiving in this trending news niche because people want to see the content. There's an actual enjoyment and there's a buzz around it. Whereas if you're posting on something that's not got that buzz around it, the content needs to be really good for people to watch it. So for sure, if you're trying to grow an account quickly and go viral, this is one of the niches to go for. Monetizable wise, of course, because you're using unoriginal background footage, it's not always monetizable. But if you edit it well, if you use an AI voice or your own voice, I see no reason why you can't get monetized, especially if you make the videos 60 seconds long, which is simple in this niche. I'd like to say news can be stretched out to that length. And I give this niche overall an A+, especially for going viral. If you did enjoy this video, make sure you do subscribe down below, and important, hit the bell notification button and leave your thoughts in the comment section for any other niches you want me to cover in part 3. And if you haven't already, check out part 1 beside me, because I will cover even more niches on TikTok to see which is the most popular to post in 2024. I'll catch you right there.